Have you ever looked around and wondered why everyone else seems to have a group, a circle, a person they can call, someone who always seems to be there? Meanwhile, your phone stays quiet, not because people dislike you, not because you're rude, not because you're incapable of connection. Yet somehow, deep friendships never seem to stick. And after enough years, you start asking a painful question: what's wrong with me? But what if the answer isn't what you think? What if having very few friends isn't always a social failure? What if, in some cases, it's the side effect of a few uncommon psychological traits that quietly shape how you connect, trust, and move through the world, and most people never notice them? Visual: person sitting alone on a train, looking out the window. Let's explore 5 of them, because the last one might explain something you've been trying to understand for years. Problem deep dive. When people talk about loneliness, they often imagine isolation. No conversations, no social life, no contact. But many people with very few friends aren't isolated at all. They work with others, they talk to coworkers, they attend events, they interact normally. Yet something still feels missing. The connection never seems to become deep. Relationships stay on the surface. People come and go, and eventually, being alone starts feeling more familiar than being understood. Visual: crowded street with one person walking in the opposite direction. Psychology suggests that friendship isn't just about opportunity. It's heavily influenced by perception. 2 people can experience the exact same social situation and walk away with completely different emotional outcomes. One feels connected, the other feels unseen. Because friendship is filtered through personality, attachment patterns, emotional processing, and even threat detection systems inside the brain. And that's where these rare traits begin to appear. Many people with few friends are unusually observant. You notice shifts in tone, micro-expression, small changes in behavior, things other people completely miss. At first, this sounds like a gift, and sometimes it is. But it comes with a hidden cost. The more information you process, the more cautious you become. Behavioral psychology calls this heightened social monitoring. Your brain gathers data before deciding whether someone is safe. Visual: slow zoom on faces in a crowd. While others jump into connection, you're still analyzing. And because friendship requires emotional risk, too much observation can delay participation. You become the watcher instead of the participant, which leads to something even deeper. It's like wanting a tree without planting a seed. Most people want deep friendships, but depth doesn't appear overnight. A tree begins as something small, a seed, then time, then patience, then quiet growth that nobody notices. Human connection works the same way. The conversations that seem insignificant today can become the friendships that change your life years from now. Maybe the problem isn't that you're incapable of connection. Maybe you've been waiting for the tree while avoiding the seed. And maybe your life isn't missing people. Maybe it's still making room for the right one. Because the strongest roots grow slowly, and the deepest connections often take the longest to find.